Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello. Hello from hello to proliferators over on Twitch and Pablo on YouTube. How you guys doing? What's going on? We are live, we are active. We are going to be trying to see who all we can be able to get. Trying to adjust some of this stuff so that it can be able to fit correctly. Oh, let's see. Okay, so yeah, we are live, we are active. We are going to be trying to call a couple different scammers today, trying to see who is live and who is active, who we can annoy, who we can be able to talk to. Um, we should be able to get a hold of a few because it is Friday, and Friday is usually more of the financial scams, which is going to be fun to screw with and mess with. Those are going to be real fun. Hopefully, we can be able to get a hold of somebody today. We should be able to get a hold of people. Um, we've had a pretty good week. We did have a new video come out yesterday. So if you haven't checked it out, go look at it. It's a really good one. Where I deal with a scammer who tries to put on a voice, but really it sucks. It really, really, really sucks. They're not good at it at all. They try to do what they can, and it just falls apart completely, which is actually kind of funny. Um, but we will be live, or we are live. Sorry. Um. Oh, really purple. That's great. I just actually posted. I did post on in the Discord that the stream is up, so hopefully it'll work itself out and people can actually see our posts. I'm hoping at least. But yeah, we've got a couple different phone calls we can make. We've got at least two, which yeah, it's not that much, but let's see. I don't think I've talked to these guys. Yeah, I haven't talked to these people, so they'll be mostly fresh. It'll be ones that hopefully they don't know who I am, which is going to be even better. And we can be able to talk to somebody, hopefully. We should be able to at least. We oh, let's see. Real quick, how is my sound? How is my volume? Am I too low, too quiet, too loud for you right now? I did get a new thing for my sound. It actually came in Wednesday. I set it up last night. I'm hoping that it's pretty good. I'm hoping that it's fixed. Or well, when I say fixed, I mean I had to screw a lot with the settings and everything for it. But I'm hoping that it is pretty good. Ooh, solid. Your AC is broken. We actually went through that same thing. When was it? I want to say last summer. It might not have been last summer. I think it was the summer before last, where our AC broke in. I want to say May or June, And being in Arizona, if you're without AC, it's absolutely horrible. It was absolutely horrible to be able to deal with. Um, Luckily, I mean, it took probably a good month to fix, um, to get the company out, to get everything working. But it was so bad, and I can't sleep when it's that hot, like at all. So I got absolute crap sleep that month. It was horrible. Discord recovered. Okay, good. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, just going through chat real fast. Pablo, to your comment, be a little bit more nicer to them so the conversation can carry on. Usually I do. Usually I am a little bit nicer to them. I try to do that just to string along the scam a little bit more, but once I figure that I've got all the information that I possibly can get from them, that's when I usually go off. So I do. It just takes a little bit of time. The last couple streams, it's been kind of the opposite. I've just really wanted to go off on them. All fine on Twitch side. Thank you, uh, proliferators. Thank you. Yeah, solid. With the AC, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something with a pump, and the it wasn't blowing out cold air at all. It was blowing out like the outside air, and Arizona outside air is like 110 degrees. So that's 110 degrees getting pumped from outside to inside. It was horrible. I fucking hated it. Luann, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, see, having the pump put in less than a year ago, that's screwed up. I would think you'd have a warranty on it. I would think you'd have a warranty on it from somewhere if you got it somewhat official, and or the company that installed it or something, and they would be able to like get it replaced. Luckily, luckily for ours, it was the company that installed our AC unit. Um, the part that broke was still under warranty. So because the part that was broke was still under warranty, it was able to still they were able to still replace it. Thank God, because it was looking like it was going to be a how much? Like a $5,000 part with parts and labor. It was going to be like 5 grand, and we couldn't be able to afford that. So thankfully, we were under warranty. Let's see. But yeah, we're going to be trying to call as many of these scammers. Excuse me, jeez. We're going to be trying to call as many of these scammers as we possibly can today. I want to get as many as we can. As many as we can so that we can be able to talk to as many people as we can. Hopefully, we should be able to. They're the only thing really stopping a lot of them from answering the phone for us at this point would be them just not answering the phone, which is always a kind of problem because you are dealing with people and people are unpredictable, unfortunately. And because of that, it's kind of it's up in the air for the most part on whether you're relying on them to answer the phone and you're relying on another person, and people are very unpredictable, very very unpredictable. So I always give the caveat that hopefully we'll be able to talk to somebody. We should be able to talk to people, but at the same time we are dealing with people, and people are extremely unpredictable. So it's hopefully we're going to be able to. We are, like I said, we are dealing with people, and I can't make people answer the phone. I can't make them answer the phone with stuff. So it's kind of up in the air about if they do or not. Just going through some of these posts. I want to bookmark that. That looks like I want to bookmark that just so I can keep track of it, because we might call a couple of them. Yeah, we might call a couple more of these people. So I want to bookmark that because that actually looks interesting. Pretty interesting. Like, yeah, it's still active. I just called them and I just posted that it's still active. So, yes, of course it's still active. Okay, cool. So, we will. I want to go home. Where's home? There's home. Okay, so yeah. First, if you guys do have any scams that you have received that you'd like me to take a look at, you can send them to my email address. It's wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. You can send them there. I'll take a look at them. I can't guarantee I'll look at them on stream, but I will still look at them. Okay, so if you do have any scams, send them there. Only thing I ask is no attachments, no links, no nothing like that. Just put in the body of the email what exactly the scam's about, so I'm not going in blind. I absolutely hate going in blind. Just send them to wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. I can be able to take a look at them. Again, uh, hopefully on stream. No guarantee on stream though, so that is something. And we will first take a look at some of the missed calls first, just because I want to be able to try to get some of those done. Let's see. Oh, and we got new headphones ordered. So I should be getting those tomorrow, which is going to be cool. That's going to be really cool. We'll be able to have new headphones, so not have to worry about this, because I also actually use these whenever I game. Whenever I play video games, I usually use these. So having to unplug them from my computer, go and plug them into my Xbox. Let's see. Can we see it? Not really see it. But go and then plug them into my Xbox. It's not really a pain in the ass, but it's more of a pain in the ass to do all of that. And then when I bring them back to the computer, I have to redo a lot of the settings and everything. So we do have new headphones ordered. They should be coming in tomorrow. So you'll see me with new headphones tomorrow, which is going to be cool. I'm really, really going to like that. They're going to be really, really nice, hopefully. So let's go ahead and start trying to at least call the missed calls that came in. So that way we can at least clear those out and get those taken care of. We should be able to, at least. They should answer. It is late enough. Ah. Yeah, hi. I got a missed call. I have two missed calls from you guys from yesterday at 8 o'clock in the morning. My name is Andrew Hill. I'm just calling to try to see if I could claim my prize. If you guys can give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so they did call us yesterday, pretty early in the morning. So, uh, and I'm not obviously live that early in the morning. I would love to be, but work and bills and everything, so I can't. But they at least called us back, which lets me know, obviously, that that phone number is still live and active. It's just a matter of getting them to pick up the damn phone. The same problem we have with just about all of them is answer the
voicemail box of the claims department. At this time, none of our valuable agents aren't available to take your call. Please leave a brief message of your name, phone number, and we will contact you as soon as possible. Goodbye.
Yeah, hi. I think I called you guys the other day, and I got a missed call from you guys for yesterday. Just trying to call to see if I can be able to claim that prize of, I think it was $2 million. If you can give me a call back, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Da, 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 da. So those I'm not going to say that those are a bust, because really they're not yet. It's more so that it's just trying to, I'm playing phone tag with them, basically playing phone tag with them, hoping that eventually they will answer. Ooh, Wells Fargo. Okay. So we could try that. Let's see. It was posted yesterday, so I'm hoping that they're back up soon, or they jumped back up. But we will see. And I'm also trying to, like I've said before, I'm trying my best to be able to extend these calls for as long as possible. I'm trying to extend these calls for as long as... Ooh.
Stacy with the Bank of America Fraud Department, and I'm monitoring the court line. What would I speak with today?
Yeah, hi. My name is Andrew Hill.
Yes, how you doing?
Not so good when hearing about this this problem with my account.
Yeah, okay, perfect. No worries there. It's going to spare me for a few moments so I do want to get your account pulled. And for security purposes there, could you go ahead and verify your first and last name for me?
Andrew Hill.
Andrew Hill. Okay, perfect. No worries there. Okay, perfect. I can find you in the system here, and it does look like it was a login attempt on your online mobile banking, correct? In the state of Atlanta, Georgia, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And I do see multiple other payments. We do have your account flagged at this moment. I do see a Zelle payment for the amount of $2,000. Yes, I do see a Zelle payment for the amount of $2,000 to be sent to a David Morgan there. Do you know anybody named David Morgan?
No, I don't know a single David Morgan, but from my account to a PayPal account, you said?
No, from a Zelle account. Zelly?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
perfect.
no, that's still not me.
That's fraud,
I don't
correct?
know a David Morgan, or whoever that is. I don't know who that is.
That's fraud, correct?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd assume that's fraud. I mean, I didn't do it, so
we'll go ahead and get that payment reversed as well. Okay, and is your card currently lost or stolen at the moment?
No.
You do have it in your possession, correct?
Yeah, it's over my wallet.
Okay, perfect there. No worries, Dan. Do you have access to that online mobile banking at the moment?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you're not familiar with online mobile banking, correct?
Not really. I don't do mobile banking. I don't even really have the application, because I know there's an application you can get on your phone. I don't have the application on my phone. I don't really trust doing any kind of online banking.
Yes,
so
yes, I don't.
I don't really do any of that.
Yes, no worries, Darren. And do you remember the last two transactions that you did make on your account?
The last transaction?
Yes, the last two.
Oh, the last two. I know that I got gas this morning from Circle K, and then last night I ordered a pizza. So those should be the last two.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, do you remember the last current balance that you did remember having, just to see if you have to credit you any funds that might be missing there?
Let me see. I got paid yesterday, so starting from 1,500 minus 40, and then another 40 for the pizzas, so 80. So about 1,400 should be in there.
Okay, no worries. Do you have a savings account with us?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and do you remember the last 2 transactions of that savings account or no?
Oh, I don't touch the savings account. It's there for it's there for emergencies, and I don't touch it.
Okay, do you remember the last current balance on that savings account there?
I think it was 15,000, if I remember correctly.
Okay, no worries there. Just gonna go on and see what's going on here, and if needed to head to a nearby local branch, would you be able to?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. No worries there. And what time is it in your area there?
It is 2:26.
Okay, perfect. No worries there. So just bear me in the line, or you want to get your account pulled up here, because I do see multiple other large transactions there that are in the state of processing there. So I'm going to have to go over those transactions as well. Okay, I'm just going to want to get it fully pulled up here, okay?
Okay, so wait, do you have my account open, or do you not have it open?
Yes, I do have it open there. I'm just going to taking a look at the account, see what payments this is that's trying to be processed, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, perfect. Just bear me on the line. It will be a solid brief hold, 2 to 3 minutes. If you do need me, you can just say, hey, Jason, I have a question, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
No problem. Perfect.
Okay, so this guy's actually pretty good at what he does, because he sounds mostly American, or he sounds like he's mostly American. He's very confident in what he says. There's not really a whole lot of ums or oohs or anything, so that's concerning. And he sounds like if he did some background noise to make it sound like he's in some kind of call center or something, he would probably be able to be pretty successful in what he does, because he actually sounds like he might be some kind of customer service rep or something, which is absolutely horrifyingly scary. He's got the verbiage, he's got the tone, he knows how to talk, he knows how to sound professional, which is horrible and really, really scary. If you didn't know any better, you would think that, yeah, this might be actual customer service. I wanted to question him a little bit on that.
Okay, perfect. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. Then for security purposes, could you go ahead and spell your first and last name for me here, so that we know we have the correct name on file here as well?
Yeah, it's Andrew. A as in Apple, N as in Nancy, D as in Drew, R as in Romeo, E as in Edward, W as in Whiskey, Hill, H as in Henry, I as in Igloo, L as in Lima, L as in Lima.
Okay, perfect there. And could you go ahead and verify that zip code there that you do have on file as well?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect there. Just bear with me while I do want to get that account pulled up. I'm just going to go ahead and verify some personal information here. Just bear with me, okay?
Okay. He's trying to be able to steal my bank account. That's the whole point of this scam. Is
okay? Sorry about that. Here, and that zip code was. Okay, no worries. Here, and you said that last name, ILL Hill. Perfect. Here. Okay, so I do see a payment of the amount of $15,500 to be sent to Amy Dawson as well. And did you attempt to send a large wire payment to Amy Dawson there? No, your checking account there. So your savings account is all good there. You don't have to worry about that savings account there. I do see that here, but it does like that. It was attempted to get sent out in 30 minutes ago there.
30 minutes ago? No. I've been home all day. I did not put that through.
Okay, perfect. There with me here. Okay.
So all of these transactions were pretty recently, right? The first one was made earlier today.
Yes. And how far are you from your nearby local branch there?
Maybe 5-10 minutes away.
Okay,
I'm pretty close.
Okay, so what we do believe that it is someone in the nearby local branch that's giving out your personal information and trying to send out these large payments, okay?
Wait, so somebody in my branch is doing this?
Yes. And what we're going to be doing here, and you would like to press charges, correct?
Yes, but yes, definitely, yes. For that kind of amount, yeah, I want to press charges. But so wait, would this be a teller at my branch?
Yeah, so we do have multiple branches in your area that's under investigation there about these wire payments there, because we have multiple customers that's been going through the same thing about this same problem here. But no worries there. And you say you would like to press charges, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries there.
Wait, shouldn't I contact the police?
No, so I am going to get you transferred over to the FDIC department that's going to be able to better assist you, okay, about that, on that, okay?
Oh, okay.
And you will receive a case number and a reference number about everything that did go on today about this investigation, okay?
Okay, am I going to get that from you or from the FDIC people?
Yes, the FDIC people.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to get it from them.
Yes, what we do believe that it is someone in a nearby local branch that's giving out your personal information there, because as you do know, you do have your card in your possession at this moment, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries there. Just bear with me here. Okay. Yeah, so...
And do we know, like, how long these charges have been going on? Like, do you see these kind of charges,
yes,
like, for the past couple days, weeks, months? Or is it just the charges that are happening today?
It's just the charge that's happening today. So, good, like I did say, your account has been compromised there. But no worries there. All of your funds are FDIC insured. So we will proceed by going and getting a federal investigation launched, okay?
Okay.
On those dirty tellers in that branch, okay?
Okay. And you said, like, is it multiple people at that branch, or is it multiple branches?
So we don't really know who in that branch is doing that to your account, but we're gonna go ahead and investigate it there. Okay, so you'll know who's doing it to your account, okay? Because as you do know, you don't even have the amount of $15,000 in your checking account there, so that payment shouldn't process there.
Yeah,
okay?
So shouldn't that automatically be denied because that would?
Yes,
because I don't have the funds in that much money in my account. Wouldn't the account just automatically deny it?
Yes,
because
so
it's so
it
much.
would leave your account in the negative there, so we don't want that, because they did.
Well, would it leave it in the? Okay? What I'm saying is wouldn't my bank account automatically deny a charge for that much money because it'd be way over the amount that I'm able to pay?
Yes, of course, there. But like I did say, it's someone in that nearby local branch, so they have the authority to go ahead and take the money out of your savings account as well. Okay, so we're going to be investigating to see who's doing it to your account. Okay,
they have access to my savings account too, so they could pull the money from my savings account to be able to pay that.
Yes, because like I did say, they're working with that. They're in the branch, so they can go ahead and gain access to all of your accounts there.
Oh,
so we're going to be investigating. Yes, no worries there. You don't have to worry there.
Do we have an idea of who it is? Like, could you tell me who it is?
It's a Black African American. And
okay, so it's a black guy?
No, so it's a teller in that branch, okay?
Okay, but from what it sounds like, you know who it is. Okay, so if you're able to give me that description, can you tell me, like, the person's name?
So I don't know exactly there. We're going to be investigating that branch, okay?
Well, you gave me a description of who it is. Of who it is. Can you tell me what he looks like? What his name is?
It's not a male there. It's not a male there. It's a Black African woman there.
Okay, can you tell me what she looks like? Is she, like, tall, short, thin, big? Like some kind of description, so I know, like, if I do continue banking with them, I know who I can be able to avoid.
So it's multiple tellers in that branch there. So we're trying to investigate on who's doing this to your account, okay?
Oh, it's multiple. So it's like a crime ring.
Yes, that's what we're trying to go to the bottom of it, because you're not the only customer that's going through this, okay?
Okay. Wait, they're doing this to multiple people too?
Yes, they only target elderly people as well.
Oh my god, that's absolutely horrible.
Yes, no
worries. That's disgusting. Yeah, I want these people caught. I want them caught. I want them taken down, please, as fast as possible.
Okay, no worries there. So we're going to go ahead and start that investigation.
People who are stealing from other people, trying to fraud people, scam people, they're probably the most vile people on the planet. And
yes,
and I want them all just completely shut down. I want them thrown in jail, in prison for the rest of their life. They're stealing from innocent people who this is their life savings. And and the kind of mental damage that these scammers can do to people is absolutely horrible. I hope they all just go straight to prison and never see the light of day again.
And do you currently own an iPhone or an Android?
Oh, I'm on a flip phone. It's like a... God, I don't even remember the brand. It's like a... I want to say it's like a Motorola, but it's a Motorola flip phone that I've had for like 15 years.
Okay, no worries there. And for security purposes there, could you verify that date of birth and file for me as well?
My date of birth?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's 6/9/1980.
6/9/1980. Okay, perfect. Just bear me on line, or you're going to get back with my back team and see the next protocols and procedures that we're going to take, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, you're right. None of that fazed him. None of that even probably... I'm obviously now he knows that I don't like scammers, but none of that fazed him at all. None of that hit him at all. And I really wanted to try to lay that in pretty thick for him, just to kind of dig in a little bit. But yeah, this is going to be you're right, proliferators, this is going to be an identity theft scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he's either going to try to take over my account, or he's going to have me withdraw all the money. It's going to be one of the two. I'm not sure which exactly, but it's going to be one of the two. While we're on hold, actually, I do... because I know this one isn't posted. I want to post it. So I want to post it. I want other people to know. So hopefully somebody can also work on getting this absolute scumbag taken down. Because this is absolutely horrible. Claims a charge on your account. This is going to be... He said it's going to an FDIC, so... to FDIC. Create the topic so it's posted so other scam baiters can be able to hit him as well, because I want as many people as possible to try to get him. We should be able to have, he should be flooded here soon. I might have actually done that a little too soon. We should have probably waited until we were done with the call before we posted it, but that's fine.
Okay, perfect. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to get that card canceled out as well and get a new one shipped to the address there. We do have one file here. And do you have that card in your possession at this moment?
Yeah, well, I have it in my wallet. Give me 1 second to go get it, okay?
Okay, good. Okay, perfect.
I know it's somewhere around here. Where is it? Where are you? Okay. Okay, yeah, I've got it.
Okay, and the last 6 digits on that card. Could you verify that there with me there?
There aren't, well, the last 4. Do you want the last 4, you mean?
The last 6 there.
Oh, the last 6 are 4, 5, 6, 6, 8, 9, 5, 8, 7.
Okay, perfect. There, just bear with me here.
And when exactly am I going to be talking with that guy from the FDIC? Like, is it going to be here soon? Because I want to be able to try to get this resolved, and I want charges brought onto these people.
Oh, okay, no worries. Just, I'm going to get you transferred over now, okay?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, proliferators. I wouldn't be surprised if he did try doing that. He wants the last 6 and then the first 4. Even that wouldn't actually even be enough. Because there's 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 numbers total. Yeah, that wouldn't even really be enough. Eventually, I think he might try to get the full numbers. But either way, he might try to get as many of my bank account numbers as he possibly can, which is horrible. Absolutely horrible that he's willing to go through all of this for it. So we'll try to, I want to keep him on the line for as long as humanly possible, and then once he might actually try to start going into my details. Into my bank details, and when he starts going into the bank details, that's when I'm gonna start laying into him. Yeah, Linda. We're gonna do what we can. We have his number posted, so other scam baiters can be able to hit him. I'm hoping we can be able to get some people to get him, and his phone just gets so flooded that he turns it off. That's like my main thing that I really want to happen, because this is bad because he sounds really professional. He sounds like if he was able to somehow maybe get some background noise to make it sound like a call center, it almost sounds like he's outside. Like I hear a slight wind almost, or like a car driving by or something. And because of that, it kind of throws it off. But if he was able to get
okay, we're gonna get you transferred over now.
He'd be dangerous. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jason.
No worries there. No worries there.
Yeah, you can hear it. He's probably not transferring me. He's probably he's pushing buttons on his phone to make it sound like it's transferring.
Hello, this is Stephen Thompson. You have been transferred over to high up at Bank of America. For our department, I do want to let you know that all calls are being monitored and recorded. I'm also with the FDIC. How are you doing today, sir?
Well, I'm not doing very well, hearing that that somebody is using my bank account and is trying to fraud me of $15,000. That's not doing too well.
Yes, I totally understand there. So just bear in the line while I do get some of your credentials pulled up here.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I also do want to let you know, so what is going on here, we wouldn't be able to treat this like a regular debit card transaction if we were to get these payments canceled out from our end, okay?
Oh, I thought Jason did that.
What did you say there?
I'm saying I thought Jason did that. You talked to Jason, right? The guy from Wells Fargo. Yes. Okay, yes, I kind of thought Jason. I thought Jason canceled those transactions.
Yeah, so what is going on here, there were some transactions that were outside of Jason's jurisdiction there. Oh. So that's why you were transferred over to me, so I'm able to help you with those, okay?
Okay.
Yes. So as I did state there, I do see one moment there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I do see a teller withdrawal for the amount of $13,000 and another amount of $15,000. I do want to ask.
Wait, there's another one for $13,000? When was that one made?
Yes, so that one was made approximately 47 minutes ago. So Jason may have not seen that.
So somebody needs to talk to Jason then, because Jason told me that there was a transaction pending for a little over $15,000 about an hour ago, and then he told me he never told me about this other one. I guess 15 minutes later. So that's I think somebody needs to talk to Jason, because that's really bad.
Yes, so I would take that down in my system and have a talk with Jason there. As I did state there, I am a higher authority representative.
Okay, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to write this down to take notes. Can you tell me, who are you with?
Yes, as I did state here, I'm with the FDIC here over at Bank of America.
Okay. Okay, I got that written down.
Okay, do you have any other questions there?
Nope, that should be good.
Yes,
so how long is it going to take to get those transactions fully canceled? And make sure that my account gets locked down, because I don't want this to continue.
Yes, I totally understand. We would need you to step inside your nearby local branch. And I do want to ask about how far you're away from that branch.
Oh, I was telling Jason that I'm 15 or 5-10 minutes away. But wait a second. You said you're with Bank of America. I thought this was Wells Fargo. I'm supposed to be talking to Wells Fargo. Did Jason not put me through to the right representative?
Yes, this is Wells Fargo, sir.
Okay, but you were saying Bank of America.
Yes, this is Wells Fargo, sir. So I do want to let you know I am over with the FDIC. We are over Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, and also Bank of America.
Oh.
As you do know, all of your funds
okay. I didn't know any of that. You didn't tell me any of that, so I didn't know.
Yes, I'm so sorry
I didn't
about
know. That. So you're with the FDIC and you cover 3 different banking companies. So, that's really nice.
So the FDIC.
You must get paid a lot then.
Yes, so the FDIC do cover all main financial bank institutions. I do want to ask, are you able to gather your things and start heading to that Wells Fargo branch?
Yeah, I can definitely go to the Wells Fargo. That's not a problem. If you'd like, I can give you a call back once I get there. But why am I going back to the branch and potentially talking with somebody who is responsible for stealing my money?
Yeah, so I do want to let you know we are investigating those tellers there. I also do want to let you know you wouldn't be able to disconnect the call only because all calls are being monitored and recorded. So we would be on the phone with you throughout this whole process, okay?
Okay, but again, why am I going to a branch and potentially talking with somebody who might be trying to steal my account and steal money
from me? You would be stepping inside to get that payment reversed. As I do want to let you know, we wouldn't be able to...
Okay, but if I go in and I talk to somebody who might be part of it, because what Jason was telling me was that it's not just one person, it's an entire operation or a ring. It's several people who are doing this, not only to my account, but to other people's account. How do I know that I'm talking to somebody who's not included, who's not part of that organization.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know if you're talking to someone that is included or not included. That's why we're going to be investigating those tellers. They're trying to see what questions and things they're going to be asking you, such as things like that. As I do want to state here, Andrew, so I do want to let you know, we wouldn't be able to treat a teller withdrawal like a regular debit card transaction because that payment is scheduled to leave your account. So I do want to let you know, we're going to have you step inside. We're going to get that payment reversed. Once we get that payment reversed, it wouldn't be able to leave your account at the time of the schedule because that payment would be able to be duplicated, okay?
Okay, so when I go in, do I need to talk to like the branch manager to try to get the transaction reversed? Because I'm pretty sure a teller wouldn't be able to do the reversal or the cancellation.
Yes, they're not going to be doing the cancellation at all. We're just going to be investigating those tellers. So I'm going to let you know the next protocols and procedures we would be taking once you do step inside that nearby local branch, okay?
Okay, look, Stephen, this is my problem. I'm not going to have service in my phone once I start driving down the road, and the phone call's going to drop. So I don't want to, go into this kind of blind and not knowing what to do, and I don't even really know if I'm going to be able to get a hold of you once I get into the parking lot. So can you tell me exactly what I'm supposed to be doing?
Yes, so just bear with me on the line there, okay?
Are you saying just hold on a second?
Yes, sir, because I am trying to override a few things here in my system.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
And could you please verify that 9-digit social we do have here on file?
Well, I can give you the last 4. I've been told very specifically not to ever give out the full numbers, but it's 8535. I wonder if he's going to deal with just
just bear with me on the line. I totally understand you do feel uncomfortable with giving out that full 9-digit social there, so I'm just going to overwrite that here in my system. Could you please verify that 16-digit card number there?
Did you not get the last 6 numbers that Jason gave you, or
yes,
I gave Jason? Because those last 6 numbers are the ones that are connected to me through your guys' system.
Yes,
so
I totally understand.
With
Andrew,
having the last ones, that's going to be connected to me with my bank account. Wait, do you have my account open?
Yes, so I'm trying to get your account pulled up here now.
If you have my account open and you're able to see that $13,000 transaction, you should be able to see all of my information there on your screen.
Yes. So due to everything that is going on here, we do have to get a few more things verified there, okay?
Okay, wait, why? Because if you guys are able to trust me enough to tell me about these transactions on my account, I should be verified. I should be fully verified so that you guys know who you're talking to. You guys know you're talking to me.
I do want to ask there, Andrew, are you currently on Central Time or Mountain Time or Pacific Time?
It's technically Mountain Standard Time.
Yes, so you are. It is currently 3:54 where you are, correct?
2:54.
2:54. Perfect here. So this payment
is Arizona time. So yes, Mountain Standard Time, we're our own. Like I think there's 2 states, maybe just Arizona, but it's just one state that really uses Mountain Standard Time. Though sometimes we are the same as Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes you have to adjust depending on what time of the year it is.
Yes, so I do want to let you know these payments are scheduled to leave your account within the next 30 to 40 minutes there. So that's why we're going to need you to start heading over to that branch,
thought you said you canceled them. You said you canceled them, and Jason said that when I talked to Jason, he said he canceled
Jason
them.
was able to get that payment canceled out. As I did state here, we wouldn't be able to get that. We wouldn't be able to get that teller withdrawal canceled out like a regular debit card transaction.
You never said
that.
Have to get that reversed. You said that you were able to cancel it, and that I was going to the bank to try to help further the investigation.
I did state that you have to step inside to get that payment reversed. That's why we're going to be
okay, but with you being the FDIC, you should be able to just cancel it.
No,
you're the FDIC. You're in charge of from what you told me earlier. You're in charge of three different banks. You're in charge of them. You can do what you could tell them what to do. So can you please just tell them to go ahead and cancel those accounts? Or not cancel the accounts. Never mind. Do not do that. Do not do that, please. Please do not do that. That's a lot of money that I have in my account. What I'm saying is, Andrew, can you please tell them to cancel those transactions? Because
Andrew,
that's a $15,000 transaction, a $13,000 transaction, and I think Jason was telling me that there's, oh God, what was the first amount he said? There was something like 3,000 or 5,000 or something like that. Dollar transaction. All of this coming from my regular bank account.
So I do want to let you know there, Andrew, as I did let you know, this payment is scheduled to leave your account. So that's why I wouldn't be able to get it canceled out like a regular debit card transaction. That's why we're going to need
also,
to
with you working with the FDIC, one other question is, how are they able to make those withdrawals or those possible withdrawals when I obviously don't have that money in the account? Wouldn't it be denied and kicked back? Because the $15,000 would. I mean, I've only got like. Oh, that was good. He could not keep up. Okay, we're gonna try him back again. Hey, Jason? Hey, Jason. Hey, it's Andrew. We talked like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. Hey. Well, no. Actually, I don't know what exactly happened, but I was talking, you transferred me to Steven with the FDIC, and he was trying to get me to go down to the branch to try to do something, and then I was asking him questions about what's going on with my account, and I don't know what happened, but the phone call dropped.
Okay, no worries. Just spare me while I do trying to get him back on the line, okay?
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, he's trying to get the guy back on the line, which is literally, I would not be surprised from the sounds of it. Steven is literally just standing right next to him. Would not be surprised. Yeah, sorry about that. I had the phone still muted, but as soon as I saw that, I changed it. We should be able to get Steven back on the line. There is a chance, though, that Steven will be, that once Steven realizes that it's me, that, sorry, updating the post. Ah, he hung up. Steven just did not want to talk to me. Sorry, I am updating the post for that number so other people know what's going on. Let me change that. Okay, so that is updated. We'll try calling them back one more time. Yeah, they're cowards. I want to try to get them back on the line. I got a feeling, though, they'll probably block me. I got a feeling they'll block me. They just don't want to deal with me anymore. Oh. Nope. Going to voicemail now. We'll try it one more time just to be sure. Yeah, we'll try it one more time just to be sure that it is shut down. Or not shut down, but that they are blocking me, just so I know. Yeah, they're blocking me. But that's fine. That's perfectly okay. I have it posted, so other scam baiters are going to be able to get a hold of them and be able to try their shot at getting them shut down, trying their shot at getting some information out of these absolute scumbags. He says he wanted me to go down and get those charges dropped or taken off my account. Probably not. He was wanting to also try to get my personal information, my social security number, my full bank account number, or my card number. He was going to try to steal as much of my information as possible, my personal information, and then try to get me to shut down my bank account. Or not shut down my bank account. Get it get me to withdraw my money, because oh no, these people are trying to steal from me. Withdraw all the money and just hold on to the money yourself. So that's more than likely what they were going to try to do. They did sound very similar, and one thing I noticed was the transferring me was him literally just pushing buttons on the phone to make it sound like he's transferring me. But more likely, the guy that he was sending me to was literally standing right next to him, or at least in the same room. So there's that. So we will go ahead and keep going, trying to see who all else we can be able to get on. One really good thing is that a lot of these phone numbers, especially on Fridays, a lot of them are still open. They're still open, they're still active, they're still doing this scummy kind of stuff. So I mean, it's bad because yes, they are still scamming people, but it's good for entertainment. It's good to be able to try to get them on the phone. Give me 1 second to read this. Let me see. This is a Walmart to FTC scam. And it was sent to me yesterday. Yeah, we'll try some of these just to see if they are going to be still active. Sometimes they will. Sometimes they will still be active. So we'll try some of the newer ones just to see, because there are previous numbers, and I want to try a couple of them. We won't stay on them for too long. We won't stay with them for too long, but we will still try them. Give me 1 second. Still trying to get some of this organized. Okay. Yes. Give me one more second, guys. Okay. So that phone call lasted just over 30 minutes. So that must be a good one. Yeah, sorry about that, proliferators. Sorry about that, guys. I was getting bombarded with, well, not bombarded, but I was getting asked questions about the post for it, so I wanted to answer them real fast. Okay, so we will try. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So we'll try another one. We'll keep it going. We'll try to see who all else is active. I will mention too, if you guys do have any scam calls, if you have received any scam calls and you want to send them to me, you can. You can send them to wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. You can send them there. I'll check them out. No guarantee I'll check them out on stream, but I will still check them out one way or the other. So that way we can be able to try to get a hold of as many of these guys as we possibly can. The number I'm calling right now, it was sent to me about 2 hours ago. So there is a chance that they are still live. Hopefully they're still live, at least. Oh, maybe? No, it's... Okay, it's voicemail. But that's fine. Yeah, hi. I'm looking, or my name is Andrew Hill. I'm looking for Michael. I got a voicemail saying that I won $3.5 million from the Federal Reserve Bank. And if you guys can give me a phone call back, I really want to try to receive this prize. Just give me a call back at this number. Thank you very much. So, well, like I said, we'll try to keep it going, try to keep it moving. I want to try to get as many of these as possible. There is no... This next one... Okay, there is no dollar amount saying how much I've won, which is fine. But that's fine. We're trying to go and get a hold of as many of these scumbags as possible. Google Voice, that's great. Andrew Hill. Mr. Toxic, we're doing scam baiting. We're purposely calling scammers, frustrating them, pissing them off, trying to waste as much of their time as possible. Because if they're talking to me, they're not talking to a real victim. So that's what we're trying to do. Also trying to keep them on the line for as long as possible, because the longer that, again, they talk to me, the less likely it is that they'll answer for your grandma or your uncle or your aunt who calls them. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to be able to get a hold of as many numbers as we possibly can. Hopefully we can be able to get a hold of somebody. We have already gotten a hold of one group. We were able to get a hold of at least one group, which is nice, and be able to frustrate and piss them off. Now it's just trying to, one, get back in touch with them, because once they hung up with me, I tried calling them back. They answered, which I was really surprised about. And then they told me that, or then he said he was going to try to transfer me back to somebody, and then just completely hung up. So I'm hoping we can be able to get them back on the line. That number actually I just called, so I know that they're not answering just yet. So we'll move on from that and try to find another one. But that one, the one that you guys heard, was actually really, really, really bad. It was really bad, you know, obviously not just because it was a scam, but also because they sounded really, really, really real. They sounded real. They sounded American, which is the scariest part, is that they sounded extremely American. And if he had just adjusted his scam a little bit, he'd be able to be scamming a lot of people really well. And that's the really scary part, is that if they're able to mimic American accents and American voices, that's scary as hell. That's really, really, really scary for us, because they're able to mimic it, make it sound like it, and completely steal money. If I wasn't doing what I do, I guarantee you he probably has done that same scam to multiple people and been very successful with it. And that's really bad. Andrew Hill. Well, Mr. Toxic, if you're going to enjoy the content, I welcome you coming in. I welcome you hanging out. If you could do me a huge favor, if by the end of the stream or the end of you watching, you do end up liking this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, or at least liking the stream. For me, I appreciate it. To me, it shows me that you guys do like this content and you do like what I'm doing. So if you could do one of those things before you leave, or even at the end of the stream, it really, really does help. Okay, so that one's not available. Yeah, Bill, usually, I mean, there's certain words that they can't pronounce correctly. But the problem that I have with saying things like axe. Hey, Ava. The problem with words like axe is that even though... Oh, thank you, Mr. Toxic. Even though that's how you can usually tell if they're not American or not American or not, the thing about that is that I've been around plenty of Americans who say it like that. Who's instead of saying ask, it's axe. And a few other words they'll flub up on. But even then, it's very much, you know, it's not just exclusively to America for some of those words. It's still all over the place with it. And you can hear it all over. Whoa, when was this posted? What is this call? Who are you? Okay, this looks like a lot. It's from the Gaming Commission, so I'm assuming it's a lottery prize, or it's a lottery scam. So we'll try it just to see. I want to make sure... Mute myself too. I want to make sure that we know what we're getting into. Yeah, Outfoxing Fox, if you're still in here, yes, that is it. I'm sorry, hello? I'm sorry, hello? Ah, dang it. We'll try one more time.
Sandra Lee speaking. Who's calling?
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. I had just called. My name is Andrew Hill.
Okay. What it's okay. I barely heard what you said.
My name is Andrew Hill. I had just called, and I don't think you could hear me when I called. I didn't get a response, so I think you might have accidentally hung up. But my name is Andrew Hill.
Andrew Hill.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Hill. Let me look it up here in the system. Do you receive a message from me?
Yes, I did.
Okay, Mr. Andrew Hill. Can you confirm your address, please?
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay. All right. Let me explain the situation here.
Okay.
Okay. I hope that you have the time because I understand, and I'm not quite sure if you have received calls in the past, fraudulent phone calls from people that call in regards of some money they have in hold for you, by any chances.
No. Well, I've gotten a voicemail, but from you, but that was
Voicemail?
about it.
That was about it. Great, great. So we got to skip that so we can move forward. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Now,
sorry.
first,
What was your name again? I'm sorry.
yes, my name is Sandra. First name Sandra and last name Lee.
Okay. And
Okay.
I couldn't quite make out what company you're with. What company is it?
Yes, that is the Gaming Control Board.
Okay. I'm sorry. Just so you
Okay.
know, I am taking notes, just so I can be able. I've got a really, really, really bad memory. Like I
No
can't even remember
problem.
what I had
That
for
I'm
breakfast
very
this
glad that
morning.
you're doing that. I'm very
So
glad that
I
you're
want to
doing
make
that.
sure that I get everything correct.
Sure. No problem. You can do that, and I'm very glad that you share that with me. That's confidence, and I appreciate for that lovely trust. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, I'm calling you on behalf of a gaming control board.
Okay.
Regarding to the high valuable package that is on your name that contains a check which is expected to be delivered from the facilities to the address, from the federal facilities to the address on the file that I
Oh,
have
okay.
here. Okay?
And my
Now,
address did match, correct?
Andrew Hell, the information that you gave me in regards of your address matches.
Awesome.
1403 that correct?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. You was about to say something?
Oh, I was just asking that address that I gave you, that if that address I gave you was the one that was on file, but you just confirmed that it is. So we're good to go.
Okay. Now moving forward, um, my agency charged with regulating casinos and other types of gaming activities to enforce gaming laws in general.
Okay.
Okay. So, so please understand that the reason for me to get in contact with you is to make you understand that there is a disqualification request related to a unclaimed package that is listed under your name and address. All right?
Oh, okay.
Now, the problem is that I don't know why, but I just saw it that the Andy the Avenue.
Oh,
So
yeah, yeah,
it was
that's not
not
correct.
correct. No, not at all.
Yeah.
But the one that you gave me, yes, it's the proper one.
Yes.
Okay? Now, what is going on here is that this company that delivered this package, they claim that they sent several notifications to your home, but they were unable to contact you. And I know now why. I know where exactly the issue's coming from. Okay? Now, because I know that you never receive any notification, or do you? Or any
No. Well, I
letter?
mean, I got the
Well,
voicemail that you sent me, and that was it.
okay, wonderful, wonderful. So, Mr. Andrew Hell, after collecting this information, please let me be informing that if someone trying to call after you call me or we begin this process,
Really?
it's a scammer. It's a scammer. No one can interfere in the process. Please understand that. If you've never been called in the past, which is I'm very happy that you're one of the many that never been receive any call of this kind of matter at all.
Yeah.
Okay? So if that happens, obviously if that happens, if you break the environment, this confidence that we are creating right now, if you break the non-disclosure agreement and you disclose information to someone that have nothing to do with this process, that will be canceled right away. So dealing with fraudulent individuals and it's not a good idea. You must stop all communication with them, please.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I won't talk to anybody else. Like, would they try to tell me that basically the same thing you're telling me, that I won a prize?
Yes. Let me explain this to you. Let me explain this to you. And I know you never heard this in the past. And I'm going to give you this knowledge for you to have. Okay?
Okay.
They want to try to mimic the process. They want to sound like us. They will never be us, never in this life and next lifetime. But yes, they're trying to change the whole process. The rules and regulations that the original companies create. So please understand that they want to sound like us. They want to mimic the process. Do you understand that?
Yeah, well, I
They want
mean,
to.
it sounds horrible, but I mean, it sounds like something that scammers would do.
That is correct. Shame on them by doing that because our job is getting difficult and harder every day that pass. It's not easier. We got to explain something to you guys, and after that, we got to deal with you not fall in the wrong hands with this criminal organizations. Then we have the agencies that they are refusing to release the funds because you were not interested at all from the beginning, because you thought that all this time was just a scam. The legitimacy of this call is not in question, Andrew Hell. It's not. And I hope that you're telling me the truth with your name because this is not in question. You're receiving, well, you're making a call to the right direction and you're receiving the right knowledge that you never been told in the past. I really mean it. Okay?
Oh,
So
yeah.
Please note that this package has been in storage with the Federal Trade Commission for 1 year.
Oh,
It will be
God.
difficult to remember what happened to your mail if you didn't receive it, if you didn't pay attention to it, or if you simply lost it. Okay?
Yeah, I that scares me that it was in hold for a year now, and I'm just now getting told about it. I mean, I get that the government can be slow, but that sounds almost ridiculous.
Yes, I understand that, but you need to understand one thing. I know, as others, based on the Gaming Commission records for December of 2019, this company, All American Winners, entered participants into their pool of drawing through the purchase of participating products. So, Andrew, uh, this at any of one of their 150 affiliated businesses across the United States, by the way. So it could have been a department store, supermarket, convenience store, mini mart, pharmacy, gas station. They usually have a banner or a sign saying win a trip for two to paradise or enter to win first, second, or third cash prize. All you need to do is purchase one or two participating products. That's what it says, right? So it could have been a candy bar, a razor, toilet paper that we all Americans need in our bathrooms, to be honest, right?
Yeah, right.
Right or wrong?
Right.
Okay.
No, you're right.
Okay. A kind of soup, vitamins. Usually, when someone purchases one of these products, it's not because they want to enter to the Swifty contest. It's because they need it.
All right.
So
yeah, it's exactly.
so when you go to pay
you need
that is correct.
you need shampoo, you need seasoning, you need all of this different kind of stuff. So I mean, it makes sense.
That is correct. So, Mr. Hell, please understand, Andrew Hell, that it's not easier our job now in these days. And when you go to pay at the cash register with your credit card or debit card, you're automatically enter it. The cashier is supposed to say, Mr. Andrew Hell, please keep your receipt in case you get select during the holiday season or any time of the year. Just hold on. But what is going to happen? What usually happen? You know what always happen. They have a lot of people on the line, and they get upset because one of the customers
they just try to rush you through and don't even really fully explain everything. Yeah, no, I get it.
That's another option too. Or because they have a bad time, they have just the problems at home with couple trying or splitting, and the person it's totally in a different page, thinking on his own concerns when they have
not
to be
thinking of the
focused.
task at hand and getting
That is
distracted and everything else. Yeah, I get it. I don't agree with it. Don't get me wrong. I do not agree with it at all. But I understand where you're going with it. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what sometimes happen. It might happen to you, darling. But just for your peace of mind, we work very closely with a fraud prevention research department and a law enforcement entity known as FinCEN or Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. So, Andrew, we are very well informed of all the different scams that are going on out there. The golden rule here, Mr. Hell, is that you never, under any circumstances, have to provide anyone over the phone with personal financial information, not even us. That means no social security number, no credit card numbers, debit accounts numbers, nothing. Recently, we received reports where consumers has asked, do you have a checking account? And if they say yes, they ask you to read them the long string of numbers at the bottom of the check. And that contains a routing number and account number. And they can do a lot of damages with that information. Okay? So be careful with that, all right?
Oh yeah,
we are well informed of all that.
Yeah,
now
I don't like giving out any kind of personal information. So yeah, I completely understand.
Now sometimes they ask me this as stupid as this question. I'm sorry for my French, but as stupid as this question might seem, they ask this all the time. Okay? Is this a scam? Is this a legit? Is this real? Yes, this is real. Please understand that, this Mr. Andrew Hell. From now on, you need to understand this. The legitimacy of this process is not in question, sir. What is in question is the poor notification procedures or abusive business practices that this company, All American Winners, is carrying out because we suspect that they try to keep your money. That's what I said.
Oh yeah,
if you are,
and Sandra, I 100% believe that this is real. I mean, everything that you've told me, I want to get this money. This is almost life-changing money.
Listen, darling, listen. Please, Mr. Andrew Hale, my job is not to try to convince you of anything or please you over the phone. My job is to inform you of all the facts and information so you can decide when you want to claim your financial property. Okay?
Okay.
So please, no one here is trying to do that. Now, on the other hand, please understand that there is one thing that I want you to understand that it's in place. Okay?
Okay, what's that?
First of all, the ICV, the insurance confirmation bond, that is the prompt and secure release of your funds. Okay? Obviously, it's something that you need to understand that exists, and it's been established for over 50 years with the legit companies. I understand, Andrew Hale, that you have heard a lot of different stories, darling, but I'm not here to come up with another story or hesitate you with my stories either. All right? Now, the process is being copied. They're trying to mimic the process. They want to sound just like us, but they will never be us, never this life and next lifetime. I really mean it. All right? Okay. And I don't want you to let go of this great and blessed opportunity to fall through your hands like the dust. And I really mean it. You want to know why, Mr. Andrew Hale?
Why?
Because chances to receive this legitimate call again will be probably very rare for you, darling. Okay? It might be very rare for you. So, please, what I'm going to try to do, and let me provide you with an update. We have already gotten started on the second step of this process, which is the requirement phase before we move on the third and the last step, which is the delivery. This is another very important thing. This is another important thing that you need to know. There's 3 steps in this process.
Okay.
The first step is information. It's what we're doing right now. We contact the beneficiary to make sure that you understand who we are and what we do. Answer all your questions, doubts, and concerns. We, on our side, we have to make sure that we validate you like the actual beneficiary and make sure that your information matches that of the Gaming Commission. All right? Second step is taking care of any requirements that might be needed to release your financial property from All American Winners. This is mostly something that we do and usually involves taking care of any administrative requirements needed to release your financial property, like certifying that Mr. Andrew Hale is the legitimate second place award recipient for December of 2019, which Winner Sweepstakes is being holding a long time. This is
Wait,
information.
So it's through Winner Sweepstakes, you said, right?
Yeah, this took place in 2019, but recently, as I mentioned to you, we reopened the cases on January of this year. So this is being reactivated on this year, darling. So obviously, how old you were in 2019?
God, 2019, how old was I or where was I?
No. How old were you? How old?
So that was 7 years ago. I was, I think, 38.
Okay.
I'm 45 now, so 45 minus 7.
Okay.
So 38.
So basically, yes. And then it passed over to the Federal Trade Commission, and they have it on hold for 1 year. They can hold it. The limit it's 1 year. Okay, that is the situation. So obviously, you have on your side a lot of targeting calls from a lot of different stories, and then we have our story, that is legit, and then we have to deal with the Swiftly companies okay, and the insurance company that is responsible to make the delivery happen. Okay,
Okay.
so it's a lot going on. So this is
Sarah
legit.
or Sandra,
Yes,
you were
darling.
saying that verifying that I am Andrew Hill and everything. What kind of information are you guys going to be looking for?
Okay, basically, what you need to have is a photo ID. I'm very glad that you answered that, because another very important thing is that well, I already explained to you about the Global Logistic Business Corp, and I explained to you that they are legit, right? All
Yeah.
the process is legit, 101%. Okay. Now, what was your question again, please, darling?
Well, you said that I'm going to have to be verifying my information so that you guys know you
Yes,
are talking with
yes,
the right Andrew
contents,
Hill. So I
yeah, the
was just
contents
asking
of this,
what kind of
yes,
information you guys are going to be looking for,
sure,
so
sure,
that way
sure.
I
Now
know
I
what
got
kind
it.
of information I need to go get you. So like, if you're looking for a passport or something, I'd
Yes,
have
the
to go and look
contents of
for
this
it. It's
package.
buried in my
Let me
closet.
explain this to
If
you.
you're
Let me explain
wanting
this to
like
you.
my I don't know, driver's license or something.
Yes, darling. Wait a
I
minute.
gotta go
I
and get
understood what
it.
you mean.
The title to my car, I gotta go and find that. Usually some
Sweetie,
places require like two bills just to show proof of residency. So
yes. Now
I'd
I
have to
understand
go and
what you
track
mean.
that down,
Now
stuff like that.
the contents of this package are highly sensitive. Okay, I understand that. So you must be available at the time of your delivery and present a valid government issued photo ID such as your valid driver license, your state ID, or your passport to sign for it. So
Okay, and
you have to.
I've got at least my driver's license. I'd have to go and
Okay.
track down my passport. Like I said, it's buried in my closet somewhere, and
Well, you
you
have to
know.
use one of the three. That will be fine. You can
Okay, so
use
it's
one of
just
the three.
it's whichever one it is, but it has to be at least one of the three.
Yes,
Okay.
that is correct. At the last minute. Let's put it this way. Okay, now, for this reason, Mr. Andrew Hell, it is mandatory that the owner of the entitlement properly ensure and schedule the delivery with the Federal Trade Commission to comply with all federal and states regulations. You need to basically call the Federal Trade Commission. This process, by the way, Andrew Hell, is secure, is traceable, and protected by the federal law of the United States. Now,
Okay, good.
that is why your case was assigned to me. I have personally verified that the price is still in your name and can still be claimed as long as you register within the next 7 days. Okay? Now, I need you to grab a clean sheet of paper and a pen, please. All right? Let me
You
know
need to
whenever
go
you're ready.
grab one, or I need to get one.
No, you, darling. You. Can you please get a clean
Oh
sheet
yeah,
of
I've got a
paper?
piece of paper, the same one I've been writing down notes on.
Okay, wonderful. So I want you to please write down Federal Trade Commission. Federal Trade Commission.
Okay, I got that.
Okay, Federal Trade Commission. All right. So let me see. Main office, Federal Trade Commission main office. At the main office. Yes, darling, that is exactly
Oh,
with Mr. John Hawkins. Mr. John
I didn't
Hawkins.
realize that's what we were doing. Okay, so yeah, I'm ready with that phone number whenever you are.
Okay, Mr. John Hawkins. Yes. So write down Federal Trade Commission main office, officer Mr. John Hawkins, his telephone number. Are you ready?
Yep. Okay.
Get it back to me, please.
Uh
Correct. Now, underneath, please write down your claim number.
Okay, give me one second. 1 second. Let me write down claim number.
Yes, take your time. Write down claim number. Go ahead. It begins with G as in George.
Okay.
Or G as in Gaiman, C as in control, and B as in board.
Okay.
07 twice. G as in George.
G as in George.
O as in Oscar, and V as in Victor.
Okay. I have claim number G as in Greg, C as in Charlie, B as in boy, 0707, G as in Greg, O as in Oscar, V as in Victor.
That is correct, Jarlin. Awesome. So when calling when calling your Federal Trade Commission agent, please provide him or her, well in this case him, provide Mr. John Hawkins your claim number, please.
Okay.
Please provide your claim number. It's necessary for them to know who they're dealing with, ask what the next steps are, what documents you need to present, and when you can schedule your delivery.
Okay.
Okay.
So now, am I going through the rest of this process with you, or am I going through it with him?
Either way, it's the same thing. Either way, but you gotta put me on time. Okay, you got to put me on time if we're going to begin this process.
Wait, what do you mean put you on time? I don't know what that means.
Okay, you got to inform me all details of what he's sharing to you, so I be on time with this case. Okay, because I'm not here to waste your time or either the government time, and I don't want them either. You know, you never know, to say something that might be confused and everything. So I don't want that to happen either. I just want to be on time. I just want to be
You want to be involved.
Yes. Okay. That is correct. How we call we always say, short and sweet.
Okay.
Okay. Moving forward, I want you to write down, I want you to turn the page on the other side.
Okay.
And I want you to please write down my personal information.
Okay.
I want to provide you my personal information, separated from the one that I just gave you from Mr. John Hawkins. Keep in mind that he's from the Federal Trade Commission, and I am from and write down, Gaming Control Board Agent Sandra Lee.
Yep, I got that.
Okay. Gaming Control Board agent. The amount of your, first of all, telephone number, my telephone number, you.
Yep. I've already got that, so I've got
now
your
the amount
number.
that you want. The amount that you won was I'm sorry. The amount that you won was $1,500,000. It's a refundable deposit. It's required to complete the insurance and delivery. The one that I just spoke to you early in the conversation. Listen carefully. Rules and regulations happen to be established by the federal law. We cannot go over them. Okay. If this country were not built by the law of the United States, imagine everybody will do whatever they feel like it.
Yeah,
and it happened one
that
time.
It'd be chaos.
It happened, and yes, in the centuries in the past, they happened. You know, so I don't know if you see a lot of cowboy movies, but there's a movie that Denzel Washington and a guy from I forget his name that did the Jurassic World, the blonde guy.
Okay.
That actor, they play a role, the Magnificence. I forget. It was a cowboy time, and it was, there were criminals that will kill to take over of a town, the whole town. So it's a good movie. You should look it up.
Oh,
it's a good movie. All right. Now, The sweepstakes company where your winnings coming from, it's All American Winners.
Okay,
It's
let
the
me write
name
that down.
All American Winners. Okay, and I forgot to tell you, I forgot to give you some address, the address of Mr. John. John address. Okay, do you wrote down that already?
I have the All
All
American
American.
Winners.
Okay, that's all. Okay, now go back to the information of Mr. John Hawkins.
Okay.
Okay, underneath of the number 202-873, write down a address.
Okay.
600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. 600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. You can look it up on a computer system and you will see on your own, with your own eyes, how legit is the legitimacy of this process. You will see images of a big, huge building from the Federal Trade Commission. Okay? You ask for Mr. John Hawkins, nobody else. Mr. John Hawkins, and you wait to speak to him. You're not going to speak to anyone else. Mr. John Hawkins. And also Sandra Lee, me, myself. Okay? Now, the claim number works as a security protection at the same time. If someone trying to interfere in the process and they call saying that it's me, or if they call from another Swifty, whatever it is, ghost company that exists, or it's created by criminal organizations, please ask what is my case number. Don't give it out. Never give it out.
Okay, so use the case number as like the passcode, and
that is correct.
Whoever I'm talking to, they have to provide that number before we continue.
Beautiful. That is correct, darling. So you got to protect yourself. You need to understand that your best friend can turn your enemy, and your enemy can be your best friend. I already read to you the policies and procedures from the non-disclosure agreement, right?
Yes.
Okay, it is important for you to understand that this disclosing information of this process, that will be jeopardizing as cancellation right away. We don't want that to happen. Be careful with that, all right?
No, I don't want that.
So welcome aboard for the very first time. Now listen carefully. I want to share to you that even though we might encounter this world challenges, you've got to be more optimistic this time, less pessimistic. Don't share information to anyone, so that way you don't surrender yourself with pessimistic thoughts that will put you in doubts. We don't want that, okay? You don't need to feel skeptical, but you got to protect yourself. So that GCB0707GOV, that code, help to protect yourself. Someone calls, you ask what is the, claimant number, no answer, hang up the phone. If they say such a thing like, for example, I don't have it, but I got something important to tell you, do not let that happen, because we find out that what you're doing is holding the recipient as much they can on the line to begin to take out of you information. So be careful with that, all right?
Okay, and if I do get any kind of phone calls like that, can I send them to you? Can I give
no,
you, can I write down their phone number and send them to you and have you report them? I mean, I figure if you're with the commission and you guys are
no, send me,
a federal government, you guys
should be able to get it shut down. That, sweetie, yes, of course, I want those crooks to be caught. Of course, that is what I'm here for. But I'm also here to prevent that you stop talking and spell it. I don't want you to spell the beans, please. Okay? That's all. You got to keep it confidential, because there's a non-disclosure agreement. It was not created by me, not either by you. It's by the Federal Trade Commission, where the package is in custody, and they want that insurance registration, the ICB, to be taken place, so that way they release the money as soon as possible. Okay, that is it. Now, if you send that to a different direction, it's going to be lost, and we don't want that to happen. Now,
No.
this is why we want to share to you, sweetie. Listen,
Yes.
the process is being mimicked, is being copied. They already know about it, but we can't do nothing about it. Okay, that people, because they didn't respect the fact of the non-disclosure agreement, disclose information, and update their minds and the strategies to scam people. Now the process is the same process as here in the United States, and Mr. John Hawkins is going to give you all the information required and necessarily for you to take care of that insurance registration and confirmation of your winnings. Okay?
Okay.
It is refundable back to you. Yes, might look like a payment, but it's not. It's a refundable registration and declaration of your winnings that has been sitting and hold for 1 year with the Federal Trade Commission. So put your hand on your heart and make conscience, okay, that you are dealing with the right people. You have never heard this kind of knowledge from this crooks who calls you in the past. Okay? They always mention a vehicle or they mention other things that have nothing to do. And the way that the strategy that they use is for you to purchase a green dot card or a pre.com card or some gift cards. And that is not proper to handle this. Okay? That is not proper to handle. So, sweetie, you're in good hands. I will definitely talk to you on Monday. I will touch bases with you. Give a call on Monday to Mr. John
Well,
Hawkins.
can I call him right now?
No, darling, the Federal Trade Commission is closed, beautiful. Look what time is it. I'm doing overtime over here.
It's 3:52.
I have a lot of work to do. Sweetie, it's already closed. Look it up on the computer system and look the schedule for their working hours.
Oh, okay. Well, what time do they close at? Do you know?
I'm not quite sure. I think it's already done. It's right now. It's okay. It's sweetie. It's 6, darling.
No,
okay?
It's not. Well, for me, it's 3:50.
No.
Right
yes,
now, it's 3:53 in the afternoon.
3:53. My time is different. It's 5:53. It's gonna be almost 6.
Oh.
Okay, beautiful. I'm Easter time. Remember, I'm here Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Easter time. They're from 8 o'clock in the morning to, if I guess, 3 o'clock. I'm not sure, darling. But you can look it up. You can Google it. All right? And don't forget to understand that on Monday, the first thing that you got to do, okay, is to keep it confidential until Monday. Don't get anxious. Okay? Don't get desperate. Don't start yelling at the 4 winds. You don't need that because you don't need that. Okay? Don't begin to do that. Don't disclose any information. I'm not who to tell you what to do, not to do. But right now, as the officer in charge, my responsibilities is to make sure that all liabilities and procedures, Mr. Andrew Hale, are followed perfectly fine, just to make sure that you guys don't end up in the wrong hands and become defrauded or misguided by no business practices. So I'm here to remind you of your legal rights as a consumer, as an American citizen you are, but I'm also here to remind you that I'm just a door between you and for you to collect what is legally and rightfully yours.
Okay.
So I'm here on your side. I'm not your enemy. I'm your friend.
Oh,
I'm
no,
the attorney
I
responsible.
100% believe you.
Okay?
You are my friend. You're just trying to help me out and point me in the correct
That's it.
direction.
And I'm not trying to be friend just for convenience. No. I'm here because it's my job, my responsibility, and I receive a wealthy paycheck from the government so I can support my family and my 2 young girls, Anisha and Kesa. All right? So I don't mean to do any harm to you, and I'm not here to waste your time or either the government time, as I'm not here, darling, Mr. Andrew Hale, please understand, I'm not here either to take your kindness for weakness. Am I clear with this?
Oh, 100%.
Okay? So, sweetie, you have a chance. Don't let it go through your hands like the dust. Please, you got a chance. Just talk to them on Monday morning at the earliest convenience. As for Mr. John Hawkins from the Federal Trade Commission, call the number 202-873.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm a ma'am, sweetie.
Or, I'm sorry, ma'am. Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm a little bit sick. All right. But Monday I will be fine. So, darling, yes. Do you have any other questions, any other doubts, or any concerns so we can start the paperwork on this process?
Nope. No questions.
Okay. Are you willing to proceed? You keep in mind that in having conscience that you have there a insurance and declaration bond process that is the prompt and release of the winnings. Please understand that. There is because we have done after I do what I have to do, and the second step that we're going to begin now, we must fulfill the requirements from All American winners so that we can release your funds. As of now, we have fulfilled just about all of the requirements so far. We have provided with authorization to release your funds. We have also provided them with a certification indicating that the Gaming Commission records are accurate and that you, Andrew Hell, from the address that you provide here today, okay, 1403 is the legitimate second place award recipient from the drawing that was held in 2019 with the company registered with the Gaming Commission as All American winners. Also, we have provided paperwork with some of the administrative requirements involving seals and stamps. There's one. Listen carefully, darling. Andrew, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sweetie, there's one requirement, however, Andrew, that I will mention because it does involve you. This requirement is called an ICV, or Insurance Confirmation Bond. What is this ICV is a liability and insurance protection from the prompt and secure release of your funds. It represents a percent of the value of your award before taxes. Your award before taxes. It's $1,500,000. Okay? So the Federal Trade Commission is the only one who can give you the answer, and you got to figure it out and find out that on Monday. So you got to listen carefully to Mr. John Hawkins. Listen carefully to them. Don't begin to put a wall right away. Listen carefully what he needs to share to you. If it sounds interested and you want to claim it, if it's not in process, request the processing of it because you have a right. Okay? No one can take that right away from you. Please understand that, okay? So, Mr. Andrew Hell, I'm not here to convince. I hope that you understand all the procedures. Thank you for being receptive as well, okay? But keep in mind that this ICV is that has been posed is the only requirement left to fulfill that we should be able to safely move into the third and last process, which is, the delivery, okay? So please, you already made the commitment. I'm going to begin the paperwork. I'm going to work on this, and I'm going to just bring good solutions in your case. Okay? I promise you that I will put that money in your pocket. Go ahead, darling.
On Monday when I call, do you want me to call you first, or just go ahead and call?
Sweetie.
No,
call John darling.
First?
No, I want you to call me first in case I want to sense how you feel on Monday, beautiful. I want to know how do you feel about it because listen, I don't want you to be nervous or think about it on the weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Don't pay mind of your award. It's not going nowhere. Believe me, it's not going nowhere. It's in custody with the Federal Trade Commission. Okay, it's been in custody for 1 year. So I want you to relax. I want you to enjoy your weekend, but don't share any information to third parties, not even your closest friends, please.
Okay.
Your best friend can turn, where you're standing right now, your best friend can turn your enemy, and your enemy can turn your best friend. Okay?
Okay.
The less that you think about it, will be the best for you. So that way you don't make any mistakes. Okay?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Andrew Hell. Yes, go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I'm just agreeing with you and letting you know that I understand.
Okay, we just need to find out how much is the cost of the deposit. The deposit is a deposit. Might look like a payment, but it's not a payment. It's a refundable registration declaration of the winnings. It's a 20. It's right away. It's a deposit that will be reimbursed, and you will receive 4 items: the 1099-G tax form, the WG2 form. You will receive a certified cashier check for $1,500,000 and the additional check for the insurance and registration of your winnings that is necessarily to take place. Please understand that. Okay? That is what contains. Okay? A refundable deposit is required to complete the insurance and delivery of the package. So we need to find out how much is it, how much is the cost, and keep in mind that is refunded back to you. It's not a payment. Might look like a payment, but it's not. All right? Okay, so you need to have peace of mind. All right?
Okay, can I know any more information about that payment? Like, how do I make it?
Yes, on Monday.
Oh, on Monday.
That will be, yes, that will be through Officer Mr. John Hawkins. All right, Mr. John Hawkins have been to be working with the Federal Trade Commission for almost 16 years. And the Federal Trade Commission, they don't call, darling. You have to give him a call.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they don't call. You got to give him a call. But tomorrow, you're going to call me first. All right? If you have any doubts, any concerns, I will try to answer those in my best of my capabilities, just like I did it right now, right? And then if I answer those doubts and concerns, we move forward, and I will inform you to call Mr. John Hawkins on the day of Monday. All right?
Okay.
What? Are you okay, darling?
Yeah, I had to take a drink from a soda.
Okay, sweetie. Just calm down, relax. Do not gel it out to the 4 wins yet. We started the process. Okay, please understand that. Okay.
Yep.
I don't want you to make any mistakes in regards to this process. And just to inform you, by the way, and give you finally a good answer that I don't think that you heard it in the past. But often they ask me this: how do I know I'm not going to lose my money? The ICV. That would never happen to you, Mr. Andrew Hell. But for your peace of mind, there is a safeguard mechanism in place, and this is why the ICV is done with the money order or cashier check from your bank or U.S. Post Office to a government entity. When you purchase the money order or cashiers from your bank, you have to hold on your receipt, right? If you do not receive the scheduled delivery after 3 to 4 business days after you mail it out, you can simply go to your bank or whenever you purchase the money order, Mr. Andrew, and ask to put a stop payment on it. So you got to ask to put a stop payment on it.
Okay, so if it doesn't work after a certain amount of days, or if I don't receive the prize after a certain amount of days, put a stop payment on it.
But one thing I'm going to tell you, that it's not going to happen either. If by the end of the day, after you post the registration through me, okay, following my leads, okay, and inform me day by day all what you're doing, okay, that is not going to happen. If by the end of the day you don't collect what is yours, you can proceed to take actions against me. But guess what? That is not going to really happen, because everything that I'm sharing to you and taking my time to explain to you, it's nothing but the truth. Am I clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, Mr. Andrew Hell, welcome aboard. I will talk to you on Monday. Have a great weekend, and God be with you. Talk to you Monday morning.
I'll talk to you Monday.
You're very welcome. Okay, and remember, we don't call Saturdays or either Sundays. All right? Protect yourself. And goodbye for now, sweetie.
Yep.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. And yeah. Okay, so yes, you were right. Solid. Holy shit. Okay. So, wow. Okay. That guy loves to talk. He loves the sound of his own voice. Holy shit. We were on the phone with him just for the introductory stuff. Just for that. We were on the phone with him for 50 minutes. 50 minutes talking to him talking. Like 80% of that phone call was him talking. Holy crap. He would not shut the fuck up. And I say he because, yes, that was a man. That was a man trying to pretend to be a woman. Or at least sound like a woman. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. So, holy shit. I was getting exhausted with it so much. Okay, first off, Frazzle, holy shit, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I really appreciate that, man. That was really great. Thank you very much. I'm glad to see that you're back in with us. I know that you have missed a couple of the streams, and I mean, hey, no fault, no harm, no foul, you know. But thank you for coming in for at least this one. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Christian, welcome in too. If for those of you who don't know, Christian is actually our head moderator. Thank you for coming in. Christian, if you could also check Discord. I sent you a message on there, and I'll try to message you if I need anything else. Let me see. Yeah, that guy just talks and talks and talks and talks and talks. And I don't know why he kept calling me sweetie and darling and everything. Normally, yeah, I'll call him out on that, but But it was very much I wanted to try to keep him on the phone for as long as possible. What I didn't realize was that he was going to keep himself on the phone for as long as possible. And if anything, we've got a name and number for a phone call we can do on Monday. We got a name and number for stuff for Monday so we can be able to call this John Hopkins on Monday and be able to continue it and do a part 2. So we're definitely going to do that. That's not the right tab I wanted. Oh, God. Okay, so we could be able to do all of that. Mist, I know you're in here. Welcome in. So you know, Mist, actually, one of the emails you sent me actually was a pretty good one. Which one was it? God, I know I talked to somebody. I can't remember which one it was. But I did talk to a couple of them that you sent me. So good. Thank you so much for that. I already updated the post about the post that I made for that guy. So he is he should get bombarded here soon by scam baiters. And hopefully maybe shut that number down that I was talking to him on. Shut that one down so that way he's not going to be able to accept any more phone calls. And then once we talk to John, I want to be able to talk to John and see exactly what's going on for him. So that way we can try and get some kind of information out of him before we get his number shut down. My whole goal is to be able to try to get information from these guys, bank accounts, addresses, phone numbers, all of this, so that we can be able to try to report it and get it shut down. For those of you that are interested, we do have a Discord server. If you are interested in joining it, you can. I do updates on the server to let you guys know when I go live, when I post new videos. If for whatever reason a stream is going to get delayed or canceled, or a video gets delayed or canceled, I always update over on Discord. Christian on YouTube did post the link in the chat, so if you guys are interested in joining it, you can over there. Miss Gemma, I saw that you were a first-time commenter on Twitch. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate it. Okay, so also, Christian, I know you were asking how long we're going to be on today. We're going to be on for at least one more hour. Well, about now, 50 minutes we'll be on. We'll try to call a couple more people, try to get it going and everything, so that way we can talk to a couple more scammers on this. I wanted to make today's stream a little bit longer to make up for the fact that my work schedule has changed, so the stream schedule has changed. I had to cancel on Tuesday, so... And that's fine, Christian. Leaving around 6:30, that's fine. I understand. Whatever you gotta do, man. Okay, now, no surprise, we actually got a missed call from somebody. We have not talked to him, or we have not talked to this new scammer yet. I want to leave some lines for Sarah, so that way we can be able to add more on what we need. Yes, Miss Gemma, I recently, about a month or two, decided to do multi-streaming on Twitch as well. I've been streaming on YouTube for maybe 2 years, give or take. And I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and stream on Twitch as well. So we are over here as well. We're doing multi-stream on both of them, so you can be able to catch us on either. Andrew Hill. Okay, so now we're going to be trying to catch the guy that just called us, or that called us and left a voicemail. I want to be able to see if maybe he will be alive. We haven't gotten any missed calls from him. Honestly, I don't even remember where I got this number from. Let me see if maybe it was one that was posted. Oh, it was. 5159. Yep. Okay. And now he's not answering. That's great. So, Mist, the one that you sent me... When did you send me that, Mist? An hour ago? No way was it that soon. No way was it that soon. Yeah, I guess you did. Mist, the one you sent me that was 5159. He called me back, but he's not answering now. So we'll at least keep him in the back of our mind. We'll keep him on the rails and see if maybe he'll answer. In the meantime, like I said, we'll try to call a couple more people. We did have a really good one earlier where the guy just did not keep up at all.
I'm unavailable right now. Please leave your name and message,
this person's
and I'll
using
get back
AI.
to you.
Yeah, hi. My name is Andrew Hill. I was notified about a prize winning of $37.5 million, and I'm just trying to call to be able to claim. The claim code is 6619. If you could give me a call back, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. So, we will do our best to try to... So we will try to do some more. Like I said, I want to be able to get as many as we can right now. Sometimes Fridays are a bust, which sucks. sometimes they're a bust, but sometimes you can actually get some pretty good calls out of them. When it comes to lottery scams in general, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. It's iffy most of the time on what they'll do. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just going through some stuff right fast. Trying to make sure everything is in order. I want to make sure that we can be able to get a hold of who we need to. Going through a lot of these calls. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. Okay. There we go. No, wait. I want... God dang it. Where was it? Sorry, give me 1 second. Give me a second. I'm still trying to get everything going. Okay. So we'll go there. We'll call a couple more. Like I said, try to get somebody on the line. I want to definitely get people on the line and active, because we need to try to be able to stop as many of these scumbags as we possibly can. Where am I? There I am. Did I just call this number? No, I haven't. Okay. But yeah, we'll try and get some more on the line. I'm actually really surprised they're as active as they are so far. Usually on Fridays, they're not this active. They're not answering the phone this often, which is kind of surprising. And usually they end up trying to extend it to, oh, hey, let me talk to you on Friday or on Monday. Let me talk to you on Monday. Let's continue this call on Monday. And it's just, no, let's try to do it now.
Thank you for calling Stake US Sweepstakes Prize Claims Department, where your dreams can become a reality. We are excited about the opportunity to make you a winner.
All of
it. If you received a call from our prize notification team bearing a prize confirmation number, we are thrilled to announce that you are the first place winner in our prestigious sweepstakes.
Everyone gets that message.
We look forward to guide you through the next steps to claim your well-deserved prizes. Please leave your name, email address, your prize claims ID number, and the purpose of your call. And an assigned agent will get back to you shortly. Thanks for calling, and have a great day.
Yeah, hi, my name is Andrew Hill. My claim number is 7418. If you could give me a call back, I'd really appreciate it so I could be able to try to claim this prize. Just call me back at this number. Thank you. And then, if anything, they'll hear that and they will do their absolute best to either get a hold of me today, which would be great, or tomorrow, which would be just as fine. But we'll go through, we'll try to see. There should be some more that are active. just trying to find them, track them down. So far, we've actually had pretty good calls today, which I'm actually really surprised about. But sometimes Fridays are like that. Sometimes Fridays are like that. Sometimes Fridays you get some really good calls, and sometimes you just get absolutely nothing and get hosed the entire time. So we're trying to call this. Maybe?
The Publishers Clearinghouse. Please leave a detailed message with your name and a contact number, and someone will get back to you shortly.
Yeah, hi, my name is Andrew Hill. I received a phone call saying that I won a prize of like $2 million, I think it was, and I needed to call to try to claim. If you could give me a call back, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. So, again, another one. They're not fully answering just yet, but they are mostly answering. So we'll try this one. When was the last time I called this one? Back in April. I called this guy back in April. That's weird. And he's still active, which is absolutely horrifying. And not available. Let me call one more time. See, and this is my luck too. I say that, oh yeah, they're answering a lot today, da 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 da, and then now nobody's picking up the damn phone. Of course. It is about 4:23, so it's starting to get close to that line, but it's close enough. Frazzle, so you know that number is not answering. Hopefully he'll call me back. But we will go through and try to get a hold of another one. We still have quite a few PCH ones or lottery prize winners, lottery prize winnings, just in general that are available. So hopefully we can be able to get a hold of them. We should be able to, at least. Oh, we gotta get, Okay, I'm getting hold music, which is weird. Let me see what's going on with this. Ticket number, Does it say how much I won? 5 million. Okay. Supposed to talk to Ed Fisher. I don't understand why. Like, usually they don't have That's fine, Beta. I'm not going through and deleting them or anything, reporting them. So if you're seeing them getting reported or something, that's not me. This call is weird because it's giving me hold music. Usually they're not sophisticated enough for hold music, which is weird. Usually they don't have that kind of setup to where they can do that. Usually it's very, yeah, it's going to voicemail, so we'll at least keep that one in the back pocket. and keep an eye. No shit. Wrong thing. Okay. Let's see. Where were we? Okay, we were there. Let's see. There we were. Okay. We'll try this one. It's the post is updating saying that it's going to voicemail. So if anything, we will leave a voicemail on them. And hopefully they will respond back. Oh. It just went straight to is not in service, which is great because that means everyone who calls them is going to get that. Let's see let's see if we can't get why? Oh, okay. Let's see if we can't get some call centers. Some that we can do, because unfortunately I still don't have the stuff set up to be able to do a whole lot of I'm sorry, I lost track of my thinking. Do a virtual machine with them. So because I can't do a lot of the other tech supports or refund scams. Okay, Chris, have a good night, man. Thanks for coming in. So we will, like I said, we're going to try. There's a post that has a crap load of Walmart to FTC scams, and I want to try hitting them because they're usually pretty. They can usually give some good amount of pushback on stuff. It's just hoping that they'll actually call sometime or actually answer. Sometimes they will, but other times they get shut down so damn fast from scam baiters, which is great. That's absolutely wonderful that they get shut down so fast. I mean, it sucks for content, but it's still good in the vast majority of stuff to be able to talk to these guys, frustrate them, piss them off, and be entertaining for you guys. It's hard to be entertaining when you don't have phone calls and you do this. I think they answered. Okay, it's a hold. Okay, I'm in hold, which is weird. Well, not really weird. Sometimes it'll do that. Let's see if it'll be hold purgatory or not. We'll give it a couple seconds. Try to see. Sometimes they'll leave me in hold purgatory. Which I don't want right now. We don't want hold purgatory. Yeah, I think it is. So we'll close that one. We'll try a new one. And the hold purgatory basically is just they have the number active, but they're not accepting phone calls right now. That's the whole thing with hold purgatory. The call center is shut down for right now, which is completely fine. That's great because that means that nobody else is going to be able to get a hold of them. It's just us trying to get a hold of them and try to see who all of these guys are going to be active. Onyx. Onyx. Come here. I'll love on you. Okay, so let's see. And we'll go through, we'll try to get as many as we can today, and then pretty much the rest of my night is I'm going to be working on videos. Going to be very much working on videos, trying to work on the video for Monday. I still got to make sure that it's good for you guys. That'll probably be the one that I tell the guy, that I go off on the guy. And then the one after, and then just start setting everything up. And then from there, it's just try and relax for the majority of the night. We usually end up, me and my wife usually end up playing some video games for most of the night after the kids have pretty well settled down. Which is nice. We don't have to worry about, them running around, them getting into shit. They'll usually just hang out and relax for most of the night, which is good. A humidifier. I should run my humidifier today. That's something I should run and get that going and active. I really should. It'd be really nice to have some really good essential oils going. Hey, stop biting me. I will bop you if you bite me. You know that. Okay, I think this is PayPal. Okay, we'll call this PayPal one, see if they are going to be live. Usually PayPals are out of India, and usually they're call centers, and usually they end up shutting down about 5 o'clock my time. Yeah, usually they end up shutting down about 5 o'clock my time. Sometimes they'll stay open a little bit later. It's just trying to be able to get them on the frickin' phone. But we will try and get some of them, because usually they are absolute idiots most of the time. And they try their absolute best to get you to connect to their secure server, which there is no secure server. There is no nothing like that. There is no secure server. There is no nothing like that. It's just their way of being able to try and gain access to your computer so that they can be able to steal money from you. And a lot of it is just computer trickery. That's what a lot of it is. Maybe? Hello?
Hello. Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. You're talking to the online support. How can I help you?
You said this is online support for PayPal?
That's correct.
Okay, I'm sorry, you're really quiet. Can you, speak up? I can barely hear you.
Yes, you're talking to the online support of PayPal. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking at an email or email for thank you for your order in response to member blah 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 blah. There was a purchase for $149.49 from auto debit checking account, and if I didn't make this purchase, to call you.
Alright, so you're telling me that you haven't made this purchase. Am I correct?
Yeah, no, I did not make this purchase.
Alright, so if you haven't made this purchase, it might be possible that any of your friend or family member have made this purchase on your behalf.
No. Nobody has
No.
access to my bank account.
That means we are suspecting that this is a matter of fraud. Some fraud people have used your identity, and those people have made the transactions on your behalf. They can be anyone. They can be a fraudster, they can be a scammer, or they can be a hacker who have been doing all these things. So you tell me, what do you want? Do you want to cancel it, or do you want to continue with it?
Oh, I want to cancel this.
Alright, so right now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to connect you with our PayPal secure server, and there will be one of our security officer who is going to help you out in canceling the transactions. And
okay, am I going to be transferred to the security officer?
No, I will be connecting you first to our server, okay? So in order to get connected with our PayPal secure server.
Yeah, how exactly do I do that?
I will help you out, my brother. The cell phone which you're using, is it Apple iPhone or is it an Android phone? Tell me that.
It's a Motorola.
It's a Motorola. That means it's an Android phone. Okay?
So I'll request I don't really know. I just know it's like a Motorola flip phone.
Oh, it's a Motorola flip phone.
Yes, sir.
How old are you, brother? How old are you?
I'm 45.
How old are you? 45? You don't sound like that you're 45,
Oh, well, thank you. I try to, stay young. I go and do a lot of hiking. I try to work out. I try to eat right. So, thank you. I appreciate that.
You try to eat right. What do you try to eat right? What is that?
Like, eat vegetables, drink lots of water. I'll still eat a steak and steak, pork chops, but I usually try to complement that with some kind of veggies.
Hey!
Yeah.
Stop talking like a butch. Stop talking like a fucking idiot.
What do you mean? I'm not talking like anything weird. I'm because I'm telling him what my dietary plan is. That makes me a fucking idiot. Really? No, nobody actually does that. Oh, now he's sending me to voicemail. That's actually kind of funny to think that he thinks that people who eat like that, try to eat healthy, are idiots. Yes, hello? He answered. He didn't answer the first time, but he answered that second time. I'm just going to try calling him one more time. No, he's not answering, but we did get a voicemail. Or not a voicemail, but a callback from somebody.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yeah, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Who's this?
Mr. Thompson from the Publishers Clearinghouse. Do you receive a confirmation code or package number?
The confirmation code that I have, you said your name's Thomas from Publishers Clearinghouse?
Thompson, that's my name.
Okay. The confirmation code that I have is 5842 US.
5842 US. Okay. Alrighty. Well, do you remember how much you won?
I think the voicemail said like 5 million, but I'm not sure. It was kind of scratchy and was going in and out, like it was a bad connection. So I wasn't 100%, but I think it said 5 million.
It's supposed to be 37.5 million.
Oh my god, that's a lot more. Oh my god, thank you so much. I think I was a little bit too much. Let's try calling him back. I think either I was a little bit too much or you could hear stuff in the background. And now it's going to voicemail. I think I was a little bit too much. Or either I was a little bit too much and he's just sending me, or he doesn't realize that the phone call dropped. We're trying to call him back. I want to get him back on the line. Yeah. I think I was a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much for him, and he had too much going on. Yeah, he probably had too much going on in the background because you could very much hear stuff going on in the background. Which, more than likely, he had family or something over. He had family or something happening. Because you could hear background noise, like somebody cooking or kids playing, stuff like that. So, more than likely... So, there's a good chance, at least. He just wasn't available. Let me see. Oh. Just straight hang up. Not even anything. Okay. Well, that's good. That means that's shut down. So we'll try some more. Like I said before, I want to try to get some call center ones. I want to try to get some PayPals, some Amazon, Walmarts. A lot of them are usually fun. While that's ringing. Nope, that's going to voicemail. We'll leave a voicemail. Yes, come on. Yeah, hi, my name is Andrew Thompson. I got a phone call saying that there was a charge to my PayPal account. If you could give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. A lot of those just are nothing. More likely it was shut down, which is good. Let me see. Let me see where we are. Okay. And we'll try some more PayPal ones. PayPal's always try to get me to connect to some kind of server, to their secure server, which usually just includes them trying to get me to download some kind of sharing remote access. Trying to connect to some kind of remote access and give them access to my computer, which I'm not going to do. But it's always fun because usually I try to babble and get them to mess up, and usually they end up popping off on me. It's just because it is so late, a lot of these are going to be shut down. That's kind of the problem with that. But if anything, we were able to get quite a few pretty decent calls today. And one that's set up for Monday. We got at least one set up for Monday, which is nice. And we'll definitely call him on Monday. for the stream. Well, wait a second. No, I don't think we can. What day is Monday? I think Monday is the 11th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Monday's the 11th. So we will be able to be live on Monday and be able to try to talk to him. Because we got to call this other person plus the lady Sandra. Yeah, Sandra. So we'll talk to Sandra and everything and try to get it organized. Okay, because it is a little bit late now that I see what time it is, we will go ahead and call it for the night. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. It's been actually a really good stream today. We were able to get at least one person to pop off. And we got a setup, like I said, for next week, for Monday, for talking with somebody, which is really nice. And be able to we'll talk to Sandra, who talks for fucking ever, and then she'll get us a hold of John, and John will hopefully be able to continue the scam. I don't think it'll be the typical gift card scam. I think it'll be more so the get a cashier's check kind of thing with him. I'm pretty sure, at least. There's a really, really, really good chance of that he'll just have me try to do a cashier's check and mail that out. Because with how hard Sandra was trying to push it, they're probably not going to have me do a gift card with them. So that'll be nice. We'll hopefully be able to get some kind of information we can be able to report. But thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. It's been a really great stream. Let's do some shout outs real fast. You're not in here, I don't think, but Birdcat, if you are in here, thank you very much for following over on Twitch, which, again, if you guys don't know, I do stream over on Twitch. So if you are interested if you do prefer Twitch over YouTube, which some people do, you can go and follow me over there and be able to see everything going on over there. So we do have that over there, and over on YouTube, Frazzle with the member for the personal member for himself, and Frazzle again with a 5 gifted memberships, which is absolutely thankful. Thank you so much for that. I really, really, really appreciate it, man. If you guys do have any scams that you'd like me to check out, you can send them to me. You can send them to wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. I'll check them out. I can't guarantee that I'll check them out on stream, but I will still check them out. You can send them there. Again, that's wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. You can send them there. I'll check them out. Just no links, no attachments, stuff like that. I will not open them if they have those. Just put in the body of the email what exactly is going on, the phone number, stuff like that, and I'll check it out. We will be live again on Monday, so if you guys want to see more streaming, if you want to see more scammers raging at us, you can. Just come in Monday. It'll be we'll be doing late streams again, so it'll be at 5:30 on Monday. So remember that, 5:30 on Monday, we'll be in. Come check us out. I know, Frazzle, you were saying that your notifications aren't working for some reason. I know that usually happens sometimes with some people. So if for whatever reason you guys don't get those notifications, you can still come in. It's Monday, 5:30 Mountain Standard Time. So for reference, right now it is 4:49 in the afternoon. So plus or minus whatever time it is for you right now. So at that, it'll be 5:30 Mountain Standard Time. If you are part of the Discord, which Christian did post a link in the chat on YouTube and on Twitch, if you are part of the Discord, I will keep you updated on there so you can be able to be notified. We'll have a new video out on Monday, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, with all of that done, thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see all of you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Be safe. And